All right, hey everyone, it's Chris from Area RC, and today's video is just a video of projects I've been working on, current planes I have, and what I just got in the mail today, which is going to be kind of fun to put together. First off, you see I got my F-15 scratch built. The plans I got from parkjets.com. That's a pusher prop just made with 1/4-inch fan fold foam. I got my E-Flite F-16, which has been repaired since the last, well, since the maiden flight. Just waiting for some decent weather. It's super windy right now. I also got my FA-18, another parkjets.com plane pusher prop, and just made this one last night. I did not get this. I finished it last night. I found the plans online for the V-tail bald eagle, so kind of like the wing style. Yeah, and let's see what else. Oh, I've been, for the last year, I've been using the DX6i. Still currently using it for the maiden flights of the current planes I have, like my 62-inch fly guy from Otto. I'm not going to try to say his last name because I'll destroy it. 62-inch fly guy. There are 3 other sizes. Also, there's the fly girl and a couple other variations of the fly guy. But anyway, so the DX6i I've been using. I just recently got the NX8. So I did set this up with the F-16. I have the F-15 loaded. I also have the fly guy loaded. Sorry, I just see my cat in the ceiling of my basement here. Yeah, right in the opening where I got my projector. That's funny. So yeah, I've just been playing around with this, seeing what it can do, and watching some YouTube videos on how to set it up and everything with the safe mode on the F-16. So yeah, I really liked this thing. I saw mostly good reviews and some bad reviews. I got nothing bad to say about this thing yet. It's super nice. I mean, I like the fact that it can talk to you and tell you what mode you're in, what function you're in, and if your sticks are centered. Which the only one I need to know center on is throttle when I'm not looking at the radio while I'm flying. Otherwise, rudder pops back to center, elevator and aileron pops back to center when you let go. So you don't need to know that. At least I don't. The dial knob on here, I like to know when that's in center, so I got the beep to let me know when it's centered. Don't have that hooked up to anything yet. Maybe I have a gyro that I could probably set up, like the gain control. Like I can change the gain in flight using this dial, so that's something to play with. Check out on that. Let's see, what else here? I just got in, oh wait, before I get to what I just got in the mail today, I had been assembling a 3D printed plane that I ordered from a guy off of Facebook Marketplace. He does it on the side. So the plane itself is pretty cool. I screwed up on the assembly. I was in a rush. I was excited about it and didn't read the instructions fully while doing the assembly, and basically screwed up one whole wing. But I'll show you what, as far as I got on it. So it's a Delta style wing, 70 millimeter EDF, which I put the EDF in, didn't come with that, but you have to, just using CA glue, and accelerator, assemble all these different pieces of the 3D printed plane. So yeah, I screwed up this entire wing. When I assembled the wing, I assembled it with the edges, with the ends of the wing all straight, all parallel with each other, when I was actually supposed to have a step in it, like this side. So I should have started putting the wing sections attached to the plane instead of assembling the wing fully, starting from the ends of the wing pieces. Anyway, so I screwed that up. I do like the canopy on this thing too. It's kind of slick, just slides off. Huge compartment for whatever size battery. But I've been in contact with the guy to print out new ones. So this was $100. I think not including shipping. The shipping was, I think, 12. Yeah, it was 12 bucks. So this is pretty lightweight. And I was really nervous about handling a 3D printed plane parts, because you know it can crack and will crack if you squeeze too hard. So I had planned on getting new parts. The guy printed them out, and I asked him, you know, how much would it be with shipping, and he came at me with 60 bucks. This whole plane with shipping was 100, 120 or 112. So 100 bucks for the plane. A third of it is, you know, is what I needed. I didn't need the fuse. I didn't need this side of the wing. This was fine. The aileron I still have. I just needed this wing. So I think $60 is too much. So what I've currently been doing, I don't think I'm gonna haggle with the guy. I'm just not gonna get the parts. So I've been copying the dimensions and the measurements. Well, that would be the same, wouldn't it? Of this entire plane, and I'm just gonna make it out of foam. Keeping doing the EDF, 70 millimeter EDF, but just doing it completely out of foam. So yeah, so now on to what I got in the mail today. So since I have the electronics from my F20, the F20 I had was a scratch build also, and that was from plans from partjets.com. It was a pusher prop plane, but the fuselage was such that you could eliminate the pusher prop motor mount section of it, and you could put an EDF in. So I built it for a 70 millimeter EDF with a, let's see, 80 amp fly color, fly dragon, 3 to 6 cell, 5 amp BEC, and I've also got an afterburner LED deal on it. And yeah, so well, I think 11 blade EDF. Super nice, a lot of thrust. It would have been really nice had I not failed on the CG of the F20 and it just going straight up and then straight back down like a lawn dart. So I took out the electronics from that. So I wanted something that I knew would accept an EDF instead of trying to build something from partjets.com or taking forever on coming up with my own design. I was kind of antsy about building an EDF before attempting to fly the expensive F-16 again. So for 116 bucks from Motion RC, I ordered the Rebel, 70 millimeter EDF Rebel, just the body parts, and just got this thing today. It's pretty freaking awesome. I'm really excited about putting this together, and not knowing what these pieces came with, Sorry, my camera turned. My cord's not that long on my microphone. Not knowing what this came with and what it didn't come with, I didn't know if it was going to come with the canopy or not, and it did. Didn't know if it was going to come with the retract mounting hardware, or not the mounting hardware, but like the mounting bases and covers, and it does. It came with, let me get this out of here, the nose cone and exhaust port, which is nice. It also is pre-wired for, I think that's the, yeah, that's came pre, oh boy, where's that for throttle? No, I think that's for landing gear. Anyway, servo extension wires already in here from front to back, which is really nice. So I ordered the fuse, I ordered the tail, or the horizontal stabilizer. Well, they got that sealed up pretty nice here. And I wasn't sure if it was going to come with hinges or the linkages for control surfaces, and it does. Servo mount plates, which is nice. I didn't know if, because they do sell all that stuff separately, like in little packages, all your screw hardware package or your landing gear mounting packages. So because they sold those stuff in that way, I was like, man, you know, if they do that, then does this not come with all that? So after the fact of ordering this stuff, I went back and ordered the hardware, all the plastic pieces. And well, lo and behold, it comes with this stuff installed. Let's see. Oh yeah, vertical stabilizer, nice, hinged. It's got the little plastic hinges, control horn, and the plastic base, yeah. And then finally the wing. So again, does not come with any servos, no landing gear, just the control horns, hinges, except for the yeah, what's the word? Flaps, yeah. Flaps do not have hinges for some reason. Probably they don't get used as much, so there's not a lot of wear and tear on them, I guess, whereas the ailerons are going to get more use, so they use the nice hinged aileron surfaces. Servos, I do have retractable landing. I got 2 sets. The very first set I bought a while back for the F20, well, ended up being entirely way too big, way too big. Then I ordered a smaller set, still too big, so I never used them. So I'm going to see about using one of those sets on here. If I use the bigger ones, I may have to trim out a little bit back here. The smaller ones, the wheel actually ends up way back here. So I don't know if I'm going to do that. I know, oh, and the bigger ones do have springs, like the spring suspension. So we'll see. Well, I'll see if what I decide to do, or I may just belly land the thing, hand launch, or just use non-retractable landing gear. Slap those in. But super excited about it. So that's going to be a project I'll be working on real soon. I think actually before I work on the plans that I'm doing for this 3D printed one. I got the plan started. I think I'm gonna put that on hold now since I got this stuff today. Oh, let's see. I like to get little tape on here. Pop that loose, and I got the battery compartment. Okay, so you got this one's for elevator. This one's for rudder? Yeah, rudder. So these are the 2 pre-installed cables they have. But yeah, it's nice. I like it. This is gonna be fun. And like I said, for these parts, 116 bucks. That's the cheapest I could find. Did some research on Amazon and other websites for inexpensive. I was trying to find like a full-on ARF EDF jet, where it came with everything, where I didn't have to order individual parts. It came with all the body parts, just no electronics. Man, I could not find. I've checked a few times, a few different times recently, and could not find anything. So I was happy to see that this particular plane came with replacement parts. As do some others, including, like, I could get replacement parts for the F-16. But I looked, the replacement parts for the F-16 would have came out to like 163 or 169, something like that. And it just wasn't in my budget at that price. So it was nice to, and I watched a bunch of videos on the Rebel and how it flies, flight characteristics and everything. And I love the fact that it has flaps. The F-16 does not have flaps. I wish it did. Yeah, so this is gonna be my next project starting probably today. I don't know, most likely today. So, all right, that's all I got. I know, sorry for such a long video. Yeah, and I'll get some videos of the maiden of the bald eagle, and also a third maiden / trial test of the fly guy. I went from the 70mm EDF to the recommended prop and brushless motor and electronic speed controller setup. So I'm hoping I have better control of it from my last 2 flights. I posted the very first flight. I will post the second flight with the bigger servos, which didn't seem to make a difference. But anyway, I'll post it anyway. So yeah, please like and subscribe. I don't have a nice studio like a lot of other, full-time YouTubers have. So it'd be kind of cool to have that. Anyway, that's all I got for now. All right, peace. I'm out.